Alright, here we are. We snuck up on our target behind this home, and you can see the IR effects of this MVP14, or MV14P, excuse me. You can see the IR effects. It's very warm. I'm going to take this away from the camera, and you can see that it is completely dark out here. Okay? Completely dark. And I'm moving this back into position, and you can see how this thing works. This is very, very nice. And let's see if we can find a sentry strolling around back here that we might have to take out. Looking for, oh, there was some movement. Yep, there's some movement right there, right in the center of the camera. There's a sentry watching. He doesn't know we're here. Now, if I were to screw the suppressor onto my weapon, I'd be able to take him out from here. This is about 50-60 yards away. What I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit so you can see this guy moving around. Alright, see that? This guy's moving around a little bit, kind of falling asleep, not really thinking about what he's doing. He's well hidden though, I'll give him that. But we caught him with the night vision. And let's check up top for anything else. I don't see anything else. I'm looking around. I got my teammates to my flank, my left flank. They probably already got the drop on this guy. And they'll probably take him out, and we'll be able to move closer to the target, see what's happening here. So we'll be right back. We're going to get rid of our sentry and move up to the house. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, here was our sentry, dressed in the same thing I was talking about, the Digital Urban, hiding behind that bush. Without his movement, we wouldn't have really been able to pick him up, but we got him pretty good. Wearing a pair of nice Loa boots there. But we got him, we picked him off, and now what we're going to do is move around here, and we're going to go inside our objective. We're going to sneak around, see what we can find. Now I'm at the door. Like I said, I'm going to take the camera away so you can see that it is pitch black in here. As you can see, there is no light. That's why this thing is amazing to me. We're sliding the door open quietly. We're coming in, and we're going to take a look a little bit to the left. It's the number 1 position. My number 2 guy would automatically come around and, oops. Well, he would have been taken care of, no problem. So we come in, and we're going to walk in now. We got a little bit of light, as you can see from this when we move down the hall. But I'm going to move into a completely pitch black room, and you can see pitch black how well this thing lights up a room. If I can get it onto the camera lens right, how well this thing lights up a room. So any movement, Chris, why don't you go over there towards the reloader? I know it's dark, be careful. But just to give you an idea, if you come in here with this on your eye, you'd probably be looking at something like this. We'll go ahead and sharpen it up a little bit. There we go. Got it pretty sharp. And he would be down, and then we would be off to the other room. Come out into a little bit light, but it's completely black over here, and what you're seeing from the fireplace and whatnot is just radiant heat from the IR part of the device, which is near compliant. By the way, the near infrared, we'll talk about that here in a second. I got a few minutes left, but we'll talk a little bit more about this piece since you've been able to see it. I'll show it to you one more time through the glass doors outside. And you can pretty much, let me get a pretty much wide angle out here, but you can pretty much see that this thing is a very nice piece of gear to have in your arsenal. If I were to have to take off at night, I'm going to show you again. This is what the nighttime view looks like. Okay, it's pitch black. Yeah, I can see some lights far away. With this thing I can see all of the lights far away, but at least I can see what's in front of me, and I can run to safety if I had to, or in return I could take care of the enemy. So it depends on what you're looking at this thing for, but it's a great piece of equipment. Highly recommend this to anyone who might be involved in nighttime operations. So we'll talk a little bit more about this, but you can find this at survivalattitude.com. So I'm going to put this here on pause. We're going to go back inside for a minute.